Today, we will deal with two topics from Kant's philosophy. The first is the faculty of understanding, and the second is transcendental deduction. First is faculty of understanding. Now, Kant says, whenever we think about an object, we accept the principle of causality behind it or about it. As you would know, the causality principle basically states that all real events necessarily have a cause. The principle indicates that the existence of a logical relationship between the two events, the cause and the effect, and an order between them. The order basically says that the cause always precedes the effect. So this cause and effect principle is a natural principle while we think about objects. According to Kant, the limits and the failures of empiricism point out that the level after which empiricism cannot explain further about knowledge and does not show us the limit of knowledge itself. So this is basically his criticism towards empiricism. It is admitted with Hume that the law of causality is not supported by sense experience. It is only the means that the sense experience is unable to explain the principle of cause and effect. Yet, it does not disapprove its existence. So, now if we fail to find the basis of causality in sense experience or in empiricism, we must try to search it in the mind. In the mind, there are some universal necessary characteristics of experience which are found in all mental experiences according to Kant. And Kant called them categories. The important 12 categories are divided into 4 classes of 3. The first is quantity, that has unity, plurality and totality under it. The second is quality, that has reality, negation and limitation. The third is relation, which has inherence and subsistence, cause and effect, the causality principle, and lastly, reciprocity. And the fourth class is modality, which deals with possibility, existence and necessity. So what are basically these 12 categories is that Kant says no thinking about any object is possible in the absence of these 12 categories. Amongst these 12 categories, the most important categories according to him are quantity, quality, relation, existence, possibility and causality. According to Kant, these categories do not come from the outside, they are present before experience because they dwell in the mind. In other words, it can be said that while the material of knowledge comes from the outside, mind gives it the form. So, if we want to understand Kant's 4 categories of pure understanding as per the 21st century interpretation, we can say that unity, reality, inherence and possibility deal with conceptual dimension, that is, it deals with the archetypes of philosophical knowledge. Next, plurality, negation, causality, necessity or proof deals with observable dimension, that is, it deals with the principles of hypothetical, empirical science. And lastly, totality, limitation, correlation and contingency deal with intuitive dimension, that is, the dynamics of real-world complexity. The next topic is transcendental deduction of the categories. According to Kant, transcendental deduction means that there are a priori categories of understanding which determine the objectivity and the empirical statements, and because it determines the objectivity of empirical statements, such statements can be obtained in the first place. So, this is basically saying that had there been no objectivity of the empirical statements, we cannot know those statements in the first place. From the transcendental aesthetics, one might get the false impression that percepts do not involve any other synthesizing process over and above those provided by space and time. Now, we see that perception of even a line requires the synthesizing activity of understanding. In other words, without the synthesizing activity of understanding, there can be no object of any empirical knowledge possible. So, we can say that, according to Kant, this spontaneous activity of understanding in the synthesizing the discrete data is the a priori ground of any empirical knowledge. According to Kant, it is expressed in threefold synthesis, namely the synthesis of apprehension in intuition, the synthesis of reproduction in imagination, and the synthesis of recognition in a concept. Now we will deal with these three in detail. The first is the synthesis of apprehension in intuition. So according to Kant, ultimately any perception, whether of the outer objects or of the inner process, is given in time. Now let us suppose that there is a line AB having various points. Now unless the divisions of the line AB are held together in one single apprehension, we cannot have the idea of the whole line as a line AB. If we could perceive the parts alone, we'll say that the different divisions that we have made in the line AB, let's name them AX, AX1, AX2, etc., then we would perceive separate parts and not a complete line composed of parts and form AB as a whole. Therefore, the multiplicity of parts must be run through and grasped together in one whole. This is also known as the synthesis of apprehension in intuition. The second is the synthesis of reproduction in imagination. Now let us again go back to the same line, that is AB, and say that we have successively divided the line into parts AX, AX1, AX2, etc. So this observation would be clearer still if we take, for example, the perception of a building to a long wall. So now when we have to perceive the whole line AB, or if you're not taking the line AB example, then you can take the example of the building as a whole. Nonetheless, when we have to perceive the whole line AB or the whole building or the whole long wall, then at the time we are perceiving the part, let's say AX2, then the image of the previous parts, for example AX, AX1, must be faithfully reproduced and must fuse into AX2 and other successive parts. Let us put this into simpler words. Basically, Kant is saying that if we drop out AX1 or AX at the moment we are perceiving the point AX2 and other successive parts and do not faithfully reproduce them in our further successive perceptions, in that case, no object can ever be correctly perceived as a whole or as one thing. So according to Kant, if this condition is not granted, then even the most elementary perceptions of objects in space and time would not be possible. And lastly, the synthesis of recognition in a concept. According to this, the consciousness which apprehends the parts which later reproduces the various images of its past and which finally recognizes them as one and the same parts belonging to one related or one whole must all be one all through. Let's go back to the same example of the line AB. This is basically saying that, for example, if we perceive AX point and the point AX1 in the moment before and forget in the next movement itself, then we can have no knowledge at all. So therefore, there has to be a recognition in a concept. Question: according to Kant, inherence and subsistence, cause and effect, and reciprocity come under? The correct answer is relation. There are 12 important categories divided into 4 classes of 3. First is quantity, then quality, then relation, and lastly modality. The relation class deals with inherence and subsistence, cause and effect, or we can also say the causality, and lastly reciprocity. In the absence of any of these categories of knowledge, or in the absence of any of these 12 categories, no thinking about any object is possible according to Kant.